here I am. I'm right here. So, I'm just gonna start by doing some evolutions because I've been holding on to these Pokemon for a long time. I did a few at the end of like all the bonuses after GoFest, but since then, I haven't done much. So I'm like halfway to level 36 right now. Let's see what we can get. I do have a lucky egg on already, so don't worry. I remembered to put it on. Now, let's just go by number. Oh, man. By the way, how's everyone doing? I don't know what time it is where you are, but it's almost 4 in the afternoon here, and I just ate breakfast. So, standard schedule. Alright. I need more Caterpie. That's what I need. Look at how many Caterpie candies I have. And I only have a handful of Caterpie to evolve. Oh no, my thing's not working. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. I don't know if this stream's ever going to make it to 10,000 viewers. I might just make the announcement, whenever I feel like it. Some of you probably already know what it is. Also, sorry about the music earlier. It was kind of weird. I don't know. It's always difficult streaming on a Mac. It's not as simple as on a PC. Gar, thanks for the $5 donation. Love your videos. Appreciate it. What else? Mail time? I'm not going to do mail time during this stream. I want to get these evolutions done. But I will do mail time because I do have mail. But I'll get to those. I'm going to open all those packages before I leave. So sometime this week. Before the end of the week, all those packages will get opened up. Renee Romschnitzel, greetings from Vienna. Keep up your great work. Thank you, man. Vienna, right on. Sync is off? Oh, jeez. See, this is what I mean. Streaming on a Mac is never easy. It was working earlier, right? It was fine. Let me see. Is it better? It's good? Okay. No, it's way off. Now it's working. I don't know. You guys make up your mind. The hard thing about fixing stuff is that everyone's always saying something different. Someone's saying it's okay. Someone's saying it's not working. But anyway. Giovanni86, your content is amazing. Love your stuff, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thanks for the donation. Travis Gonzalez, me and my kids like your vids. Shout out to Gio and Gabby. Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for watching. Let's keep these evolutions going. It's in and out, kind of off. I don't know what the problem is. I'm sorry. I'm not doing anything. Oh my goodness. It's never easy. It's never easy to just stream. It never just works for me. So anyway, let's talk. Yanda Sebro, do patrons get a sneak peek of what the announcement is? I mean, probably not. I'm going to make the announcement in like 10 minutes, so, it wouldn't be much of a sneak peek. Justine, hey. Hey Nick, hope you have an amazing day. If you stop by France during your European and you need some help or a bed, I've got an extra room in the French Riviera. Keep up the good work. Love your content. Thank you. I appreciate the offer. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it through. Well, I'll make it through France. I don't know if I'm going to stop anywhere in France, though. All right, here we go. Pidgey evolutions. These are the big ones. Casman. Thanks, Nick, for all you do. Just got to say, my only complaint about GoFest was after waiting in line for 3 hours and getting second-degree sunburn, I was too late to get to say hi to you. I'm sorry, man. Well, hi. Thanks for coming to the stream. I was around. I tried to say hi to as many people as I could. I stayed there at the booth signing stuff for like an hour and a half longer than I was supposed to be there, just because I wanted to get through as many people and say hi and meet as many of you as possible. But man, I'm sorry you didn't get to make it up there. Also, check out this juice. It's delicious. Lots of beets in there. Mohammed, the music was so dope. Let me download it. I'll show you what I can do with it. And love what you do. Hey man, the links are always in the description for music, so it's all there. Kubbi, Ember. What else? I need a better setup here. I need like an iPad, like reversal, when I'm streaming. Robert Gillis, your videos are not only informative, but well done. Keep up the good work. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm always just trying to educate people and make it entertaining, of course. Infotainment. That's the secret to YouTube. Infotainment. People want to learn, but they also want to be entertained. If you can do both, you'll succeed. Can we block Shiny 6? I feel like he's already ruining the stream. Yeah, if I see him, I will. Oh, geez, the donations. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all these. I really do. Let me try to get to them. K-Heart Gaming. Hi from Katie. Great videos. Thank you. Joyce M. Hi, Nick. I've been a viewer since launch last year when I was still in the Philippines. I'm now on Prince Edward Island in Canada, the smallest province. In case your adventures bring you here, let me know. Right on. If I ever make it up there, I'll be sure to let everyone know. Mike, thank you for the donation. Jake Kyle, can I please have a shout out? Shout out to Jake Kyle. John Capel, why is FSU repeating Walk in the Woods about me? Just because he never goes outside and he thought it was funny that I went outside. I don't know. Trying to roast me for going outside and playing Pokemon Go. It doesn't quite work. Ken Gaffney, thanks for your hard work. You brought hours of employment. I gave you a job? I'm glad to hear it. Come visit Virginia Beach. I'm sure you mean enjoyment. And thank you for the donation, man. I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying the content. And employed. Caddyshack Gaming. Hey, Nick, I wish I could have met you at Chicago GoFest, but hopefully next time. My name's Brian from Columbus, Ohio. I like your videos as well. Thank you. Hey, man. Hopefully next time. I'm trying. Like I said, after GoFest, I had such a good time actually getting to meet a lot of you guys face to face. So everywhere I go now, I'm trying to organize something. When I was just in Hawaii, we did a bunch of raids. We had a group of like at least 50 people raiding together. So that was a lot of fun. Did a few smaller raids with smaller groups. So definitely going to keep trying to do that. Jenna Leitonen, driving 26 hours from northern Finland to Helsinki. 26 hours. And then back home on Friday just to experience the event. Wish me and my car luck. Is there a mall in Helsinki? Because if there's one of those Uniball Radomko malls, you will have amazing luck. It's unbelievable how many Kangaskhan and Unknown are spawning in those malls. That screenshot that I posted on Twitter, that meme shot where I was like, is this real or fake? It's real. It was a real screenshot, and some people still thought it was fake. I was totally joking. It was supposed to be a meme. I think a lot of people forgot it. Maybe the meme's just too old. But anyway, at the malls, the spawn rates are insane, like way too high in my opinion. In the rest of the cities where they're like outside of the malls, the spawn rates are way more reasonable, I think. I've heard from people that caught, a handful of Kangaskhan and a couple unknown after like a full day out in the city, and I think that's the way it should be. But at the malls, Reversal went to the mall in Oberhausen and literally caught 106 Kangaskhan in one day inside the mall. 106 in one day is complete overkill, in my opinion. It's just way too much. But, I don't know how much those malls are paying to be a sponsor, a partner with Pokemon Go, but they're obviously paying enough to get 7 Kangaskhan spawning at a time for one person. Builder, $5 donation. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Raid count doesn't factor legendary raids one. Yeah, there's supposed to be a legendary raid medal that we've seen extracted from an old APK, and it's like a medal, and it has Lugia's face. So there's supposed to be a separate medal for legendary Pokemon, and I think that the legendary raids are counting towards that, but for some reason that medal is not actually there in the game. Like, you can't actually see it yet. So once they add that medal, hopefully you'll get credit for all the legendary raids that you've already done. But no, they're not counting towards the regular raid medal count. Whoa. B-Men Rig B-Men Rig H, $200 donation. Totally unnecessary, man, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Go to Japan. Stick around for the announcement. Seriously, I appreciate that donation so much. That's insane. Holy moly. You guys are amazing. Raf Andrade, congratulations on the great work. Nick, keep it up. Best regards from Brazil. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Leonard Tribler, watching since day one. You're the reason I still play. I actually really do love hearing that, because I enjoy playing this game. I love playing this game, and I love making content about this game. So when I hear that people are still playing because of what I'm doing, it's nice. It feels good. And I think Niantic's happy about that too. So, I'm trying to keep up with Niantic, trying to organize some kind of situation where I can go into the office and just talk to them about the game, which obviously is not going to happen until I get back from Europe. So it's going to be at least a month until I can really realistically do that. But when that happens, it'll be pretty big. Patrick Rich, been watching since day one and every day since. Thank you. Keep up the great work. Come to Seattle. I'm coming near Seattle next month, September. I don't know if I'm going to make it actually into Seattle, but, stay tuned. Keep an eye on Twitter and the channel. Andy Keith, dude, Japan. I know. It looks crazy, right? Well, I guess we haven't seen anything, but I know it's going to be crazy. The Lapras event was crazy, and now they're going to have Mr. Mime in Japan. People are going to go crazy for it. Oh, 10,000 viewers? 10,000 viewers on the stream? Is it time for the announcement? I guess it is. All right, here it is, 10K, drum roll. I'm not going to do a drum roll. I don't know how to play audio out of my computer without messing it up. Anyway, the announcement is... Yeah, I'm going to Japan. I booked my ticket yesterday. I'm going to Japan, to Yokohama, for Pikachu Outbreak, for Pokemon Go Stadium, for Pokemon Go Park. I'm doing it. I'm going to Japan. It's another last-minute trip to Japan for me, and at this point, I've just accepted that that's the way it is. Every time I go to Japan, it's going to be a last-minute trip. At some point, I'll be able to plan out a trip and like take my time with it. But here we go, another quick last minute 5 or 6 day trip to Japan. I'm doing it. It's yeah, it'll be so crazy over there. I know it will. And you guys know, if you watched my last trip to Japan, I want to go back. And I'm going back. But playing Pokemon Go in Japan is a completely different experience because it's the biggest market for Pokemon Go. Everything's constantly lured over there. The culture is totally different, which is interesting. I can't wait to see like what it's like doing raids over there, because from what I've heard, people will just show up to a raid, don't talk to each other at all do the raid, and then like just say thanks and bye, and that's it. There's like no interaction between people at raids. So I'm curious to see, you know, how it's different over there in that sense. I think probably at the events at Pokemon Go Park, at Pokemon Go Stadium, it's going to be a little different because everyone's there like sort of for the event. But yeah, I'm going. So as for what that means for Europe, it's putting it off. I'm still going to Europe. Don't worry. Also, I think my game froze. Yeah, my game froze. So, I'm going to Europe. It's just going to be like a week later now. So I've booked a ticket to Japan. I haven't booked a flight from Japan to Europe yet. I'm still looking at them, trying to find like the best deal, the best flight, and like where in Europe I should even fly to, because you guys know my flight from here to Europe was to Barcelona. I'm not taking that flight anymore. At least I already have a flight booked for the way back, which is good. So I'm still like halfway through planning this trip. Like I said, another last minute trip to Japan. But I'm looking at flying right now, probably into London, and spending like a day in London, because that's the cheapest flight from Japan to Europe is to London. It's like almost half the price of flying into like Amsterdam or anywhere else in that area that I wanted to go. So I'll probably fly into London, stay there for like a day or two, not too long, because I need to get over to one of the mall, like the mall in Amstelveen in the Netherlands, and maybe meet up with Reversal there. I don't know if he's going to make it down to the mall, but that'll be the weekend of August, I think it's 18th, 19th, 20th, something like that. So I'll go to Japan on the 10th, land in Japan, I think on the 11th, be in Japan from the 11th through 16th or 17th, then fly to London, get there on like the 18th, stay there for like a day, and then take the train or like a cheap flight over to Amsterdam. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be like the most hectic, insane travel, and I'm so excited for it. I'm like really stoked. So anyway, that's the big announcement. I'm going to Japan. I should change the stream title now. Live Pokemon Go Q&A. Q&A. All right. Sweet. So anyway, yeah. That's it. I'm going. Mystic 7's going to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be hanging out. Unlisted Leaf is going. Josh, the Japanese YouTuber who we met last year in Japan, is going to be there. I've talked to a couple people that I met in Japan last year who are also going to the event, so it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be crazy hectic. I'm still not going to get to see as much of Japan as I want to, but I'm going to focus really like on the Pokemon Go event while I'm there. So anyway, I'll see you guys there. Maybe. All right, back to the super chats and evolutions. You know what I need is I need Chance here to just keep evolving these Pokemon while I like interact with the chat. Anyway, Chris Barber. Whoa, dude. $50. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hey, Nick. Missed you at GoFest, but wanted to say that I love your vids, especially the awesome shots with the drone. Keep up the good work, man. Shout out to Cleveland, Ohio. Never been to Cleveland, but I've been to Dayton. It's not quite the same. But thank you, man. I appreciate the donation. Sorry I missed you at GoFest. You know, whenever the next big event is, hopefully. Justin Draper. After I decided to get back into the game, your videos helped me out. It was crazy how much had changed, but you helped a bunch. Thank you, man. I'm glad to hear it. And welcome back. Kelsey Weber. You keep the magic going in Pokemon for me. Awesome. Thank you for the donation, Kelsey. Josh G. Did you ever see the tweets from Trainer Tips Jacket? Yeah, I did. I don't even know where that jacket came from, to be honest. So that's part of the reason that I didn't reply. I'm not sure where that jacket's from. Wish I could help you out. Is right, Kev. Got a Mavic Pro and uploaded some videos you might enjoy. Right on, man. I'll try to check them out if I have some time. It's a lot of fun, isn't it? Where am I? Here, yeah. $10 donation. Thank you. Enjoy your work. Make more pins so we can get them and they don't sell out in a minute. I know. There will be more coming. It might be a while. Probably not until, after all the travel. But more pins coming. I know you guys want them. It's just hard to do so many at a time because it actually takes a lot of time to ship and pack them all. So, yeah. But more pins coming. I promise. Ryusui, $50 donation. You guys are spoiling me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, Nick. Thanks for your amazing videos and constant hard work keeping us updated in the Pokemon Go world. It was an honor to participate in your first Moltres raid with you. Will you ever have more legendary pins available? Yeah. Those legendary pins, I didn't mean to actually have those up at the same time that I announced the shiny pins, but they sold out anyway. But I will have more of each of these styles. I'll probably do a poll or something and see what styles people like the most and see which ones we can bring back and then, maybe do some new styles. Mitch Mershon. Who will win in PvP, me or Mystic 7? And shout out to Cody. Shout out to Cody, and I gotta say, even though Mystic is 2 levels higher than me and his Pokemon are stronger, I think I could take him. I got better dodges than he does. We'll see. Hopefully, I don't know when it's coming. I know a lot of people were asking after my tweet last night. I don't think PvP is coming anytime soon. I don't think it's launching at the Pokemon Go Stadium event, even though that sounds like it could be PvP related. I don't think that they would launch a brand new feature like that live in a huge event, because if something goes wrong and they haven't fully tested it, it's going to be another disaster. So I don't think they're going to launch any crazy new features at Pokemon Go Stadium or at any time during those events. I think we might see new legendaries. I think Ho-Oh could probably drop after that Pokemon Go Stadium event, but I don't think we'll see PvP. But anyway, PvP, when it does come out, is going to be amazing. And I'll definitely be traveling around the world, challenging every single YouTuber to a battle. I don't know. Maybe. Challenging a lot of you guys. When PvP comes out, I'm organizing a tournament, for one thing. There's going to be so much going on when PvP drops. Mad Owl, thank you for the £2 donation. Ethan, thank you for the $5 donation. No messages there, but I appreciate it. That Gamer Dad, what's up, man? $10 donation. Thank you. Thanks for helping me improve my gameplay. I'd love to try out for your PvP team. Thanks for your inspiring work. Nice. Yeah, depending on how serious PvP is in Pokemon Go, obviously the whole battle system needs a rework before PvP could really be fun. But if we get a good PvP system, we're going esports. Huga Charlie. Nick, are you a furry? Not that I know of, no. Ka2WCC, $20 donation. Thank you, I appreciate it. No message, but hi, thanks. Thank you. Curtis Kempton. Hey, Nick, love the videos, man. Great work. Keep barely missing running into you in person. Probably drove right past you on the way home from Oregon last month. Dang. It happens. You'll find me eventually. I hear that all the time. Like when I meet people out here in Long Beach, they're always like, oh, dude, I was here that day when you caught this or whatever. I was here that day. And, you know, if you're out enough, eventually we'll cross paths. Mad Owl. I'll be in LA in November. Any chance to meet you? I should be around, at least for some of November. Depends on when you're here. I have a couple things going on in November that I need to do, like out of town. But, you know, there's always a chance. Tim Clean, $5 donation. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Melody, yay, Japan. I'm happy you're going. Awesome footage to come. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I can't even tell you guys how excited I am for Japan. Like, as soon as the event was announced for Japan, I wanted to go, but at that point, I had already booked my travel to Europe, and I booked my travel to Europe before the Japan event was announced, before the Safari Zone events were announced. I was just going to go over there because I got a cheap flight deal. And then they started announcing all this stuff. And, oh man, I don't know. I just, after Pokemon Go Fest and thinking about it and all the recent stuff that's been announced, like the Pokemon Go Park stuff in Japan, I just knew I had to do it. Like, it's now or never. Well, not never. It's now or a while from now. So, I got to do it. Frank Liu, forgot to say thanks for putting me in that one video. Yeah, man, of course. It was great meeting you. Hopefully I'll make it back down to San Diego soon. Mark Owens, love your videos, Nick. Fellow Instinct member. Yeah. Just got 39 at the end of the Double XP event. Come out to Atlanta, Georgia. Eventually I'll make it out there, I'm sure. Jazz 596344. Hey, I'm a custom PC builder. Insta Jasper the Master. Well, thanks, man. I think about building a custom PC, but at the same time, I really only play League of Legends, and my computer runs that fine. I don't know. Someday I'll do it. My cousin Dante is building a custom PC right now, so he can start streaming. So if you want to watch him play League of Legends, that'll be happening soon. He kept trying to do it on a Mac, and I was like, dude, like, I'm streaming on a Mac right now, and it's difficult. And you're trying to play games and stream on a Mac? It's not good. Matok 1971. I wish you luck in Japan. Hello from Tacoma, Washington. Thank you. Thank you for the luck. It's going to be a lot of fun. Where are we? Rory Kent, $2 donation. Thank you. I appreciate it. Spencer Martinez, $20 donation. Thank you. Can I have a Pokemon named Spence? I'm not naming Pokemon after people yet. I'm actually thinking about revamping my Patreon to offer like more rewards for it. And I think choosing a name for one of my Pokemon is going to be one of the Patreon rewards. So stay tuned for that. But no Pokemon names quite yet. I appreciate the donation though. Thank you. Ed Houston, good coverage. Will be in Japan myself in September. Awesome, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. I had so much fun last time. Jack Johnson, will Sparky Joy be meeting you guys in Japan? I don't know. Is she going? If she's going, then of course we'll meet up with her, but I haven't heard if she's going or not. Pope Dave is going, so we'll meet up with Pope Dave over there for sure. Pigeon Scratches, thank you for the motivation to start my own channel, and I'm pretty sure I've been going on beyond a lucky egg. 32 minutes that we've been streaming now. Let me go put another lucky egg on. Oh, it's 21 seconds on the egg. Alright, give me a second. I'll just let that run out. Pigeon Scratches, thank you for the motivation to start my own channel. Hope to travel the world just like you. Awesome. Keep it up. Keep it up, and eventually it will all happen for you. Jeremy Burris, do you think we should start saving candy for Mega Evolutions? Mega Evolutions weren't introduced until Gen 6. I think. So, no. And Mega Evolutions are temporary. The way they work in the game is you have an item. It's a temporary evolution during battle only, so I don't think it's going to cost candy if they ever introduce them to Pokemon Go. It'll probably be like way later on down the line after the battle system gets revamped, after we get PvP. It's not going to happen for a long time. Officially Gamers, hey, is there any reason to fully boost my Lugia? Lugia fully powered up is actually one of the best Pokemon overall in terms of offensive and defensive stats. I don't have the numbers off the top of my head, but yeah, Lugia is a very good Pokemon overall. I would throw it into like the breakpoint calculators that I talked about a couple days ago, and like look at where you'd be using it against certain Pokemon. It's a good counter to Machamp, which is not common in gyms. So I will say it's a very good Pokemon overall. It's definitely one of the better ones to invest a lot of Stardust in, but I don't know exactly what it's like, where its use is in the current metagame. I hope that helps. Citrina Wilson, how do you give back to society since they fund you? I mean, I try to do what I can. I like to think that what I'm doing is having an impact on people in some way. I definitely get that feedback from people, so yeah, I think I'm doing okay for the people who enjoy the channel, right? Falk Longbottom, your opinion, make gyms type specific like the cartoons to get more variation, and rotate type on nests, we would get so much more variation. I don't know if type specific gyms would ever work out. I think it's a cool idea, and I think a lot of people want it, but it might get confusing and difficult for more casual players, which might be one of the reasons that they don't do that at the moment. I don't know. It would be cool. When PvP comes, you can do it. You can just open up your house as an actual type-specific gym and have your friends come in and be the trainers in your gym, and you be the gym leader. And when someone beats everyone in your house, they get to battle you. I'm serious. PvP is going to be the most game-changing addition to this game. I don't know when it's happening, but it'll be cool. Baby Metal, sushi's on me. One Piece. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Legendary, hey man, great stuff. Hey, I gotta watch that video. Was wondering if you ever saw that parody I made of you I mentioned last time. It's called Trainer Tips We Like. Would be sweet if you checked it out. Yes, I will definitely go do that. I'll definitely go check it out. I don't know if I must have seen the tweet because I had a feeling that the video was out, but I'll definitely go check that out. Thank you. Appreciate it. KA2WCC. I forgot to leave a message with my last super chat donation. Please give a shout out to my 6-year-old daughter and Pokemon Go enthusiast, Olivia, or Cookie Olivia 6, as she's known in Atibaia, Brazil. Shout out to Cookie Olivia 6. Thanks for watching. I really do want to get out to Brazil eventually. It's one of my top South America destinations that I want to make it to. So, and of course, when that happens, we'll have a meetup. We'll do some raids. Michael Hill, me and my sister enjoy your videos, and our family enjoy playing the game. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Tattooed Punk 1, is there truth behind the last Premier Ball glitch? I will say, I haven't caught a Pokemon in the last ball. A legendary, anyway, since legendary started coming out. I don't know. It's not listed on Niantic's known issues page. I'm definitely, I think probably this week before I go to Japan, gonna do a video on it, because if Niantic's not acknowledging it yet, enough people are experiencing it to where it's got to be a thing. Like, someone tossed all their balls against a raid boss Magikarp, used Golden Raspberry, excellent throw, curveball, should be like 100% catch rate on a Magikarp, and it still broke out after one shake. So I really think there's an actual glitch, but, you know, Niantic's not acknowledging it yet. Krypton 8, what Gen 3 are you powering up, and estimate time? I thought it was going to be this summer, but it seems like legendary raids are going to carry us through the end of summer. So for Gen 3, I don't know. I do know that Niantic is trying to shift away from using new Pokemon as like they let me start over. They know that just adding more new Pokemon doesn't really add new content to the game. It gives you more Pokemon to catch, but it's not actually anything new, which is what I've said since even before Gen 2 launched. So they know that, and they're trying to move away from just using new Pokemon as new content. So that's why we see like raids, the gym rework. They're working on stuff like that as opposed to just adding new Pokemon. So it could be a while. I still think we'll see them before the end of the year. It'll be before the end of the year, but I can't say when. And as far as what Gen 3 is empowering up, well, if everything remains the same, slacking for sure, it's going to have the craziest stats. It's going to have like 5,000 max CP. So if abilities don't get introduced with Gen 3, slacking will be absolutely the strongest Pokemon. Rick Mosier, do you think the legendaries will be available every year at the same times? More often or less often? Wasn't able to get Articuno or Moltres. I don't know about timing. I know they'll definitely bring them back. But whether or not it's going to be the same time every year, I'm not sure. Maybe they'll do them for like winter in the northern hemisphere so that Australians in summer can go out and get some legendaries when a lot of people are, on Christmas or winter holidays. We'll see. They'll definitely be back, though. I am 100% sure of that. At Fruitbat, $5 donation. Thanks for the great videos. As one Animal Crossing fan to another, nice. Who is your favorite Animal Crossing character? The first Animal Crossing I played was Wild World on DS, and my favorite in that game was Vesta, the sheep. I'm not sure why. I liked Vesta when she was in my town. And then in New Leaf, I never got Vesta in my town, but my favorite was, oh my god, I can't remember her name. I guess that means she's not my favorite. She was a deer. One of the deer. Fauna. Yeah. Those are my favorites. Definitely. Which reminds me, I started a New Leaf Town like not too long ago. I bought a new copy of the game because I couldn't find mine. And I don't know. I haven't checked in on that town in a while. I'm still waiting for that Animal Crossing mobile game, man. I don't know when that's coming out. It was announced a long time ago. They kept pushing it back. When that comes out, I'm going to be 100% on it. Jason Prun, $5 donation. Thank you. Nick, we love you in Florida. I run a Facebook page for raids in Plant City. Thanks for all the info. Can't wait for you to visit the Tampa area. I have actually been to Tampa quite a few times back in the day. So, shout out to Tampa. Oh no, I accidentally evolved my 420 Spearow. RIP. Thea Norge, be careful that your return from Europe doesn't get canceled if you skip the first leg. Don't worry, it won't, because I had to book them both as one-way flights in order to get the deal. So if I miss the first one, it has no effect on the second one, because they were booked separately. But I appreciate the concern. Eric Shiz, 1992. Thank you for the dollar donation, man. Appreciate it. Mark Owens, when do you think Gen 3 will come out? And which Pokemon are you looking forward to catching the most? And do you think trading will come before PvP? So I kind of just answered this. Again, I don't think Gen 3 is coming out before the end of summer. I think it'll be before the end of the year. As far as which Pokemon I'm looking forward to catching, Gen 3 is my favorite generation of Pokemon. Ruby and Sapphire were my favorite games to play. So there are a lot of Gen 3 Pokemon that I really like. Numel and Camerupt I'm looking forward to. Salamence is going to be crazy in Pokemon Go. The Gen 3 legendaries are awesome. Yeah, there's a lot. There's definitely a lot in Gen 3. Honestly, oops, don't want to evolve that one. I'm actually looking forward to Pelipper, just because I'm a Pelicans fan. At the time, when Gen 3 originally came out, I was like, oh, Pelipper's super lame. But, you know, now that the Pelicans are my team, Pelipper is the way to go. And then as far as trading or PvP, it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. I think with what they're doing right now, moving region exclusives around like they are so frequently, I don't think trading is going to come anytime soon. Region exclusives are losing their trade value. There's not going to be much to do with trading if they keep giving other regions opportunities to catch region exclusives. And I know that not everyone can still, like, not everyone in Europe is going to get a Kangaskhan. Not everyone in Japan is going to get a Mr. Mime. But if that's what they're looking to do, to use region exclusives as, like, incentive to get people to different locations, then I don't see trading coming very soon. Audio lag, or is it just me? Reversal just DM'd me and said audio and webcam are off sync. I know, man, but the thing is, it happens and then it goes back to normal. Like, I don't change any settings and then it happens. So I'm sorry. I know it's, like, terrible to watch like that. I know it's really annoying. But I'm sorry, I don't know what to do about it. Alright, I'm going to evolve one of these Pikachus with the Ash hat, because I haven't evolved one. I don't have a Raichu with the hat. I do have Pichu and Pikachu. But here we go. How about a Raichu? Black CSGO and Espanol. Will you come to Barcelona? Yes, I will. I'm flying home from Barcelona, so I have to get there eventually. And I do want to spend, like, at least a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks in Spain. There it is. My first hatted Raichu. Well, my first Ash Ketchum hatted Raichu. Nidoran. I have a lot of candies for this one. Tyler Clary, why didn't you say you were passing through Tracy on your way to Oregon? It wasn't... Oh, I didn't know we were. We were picking up my sister's boyfriend. And we were really only there for an hour, so... Sorry. I didn't know it was happening. Crystal Lovebug. So happy I was able to get a picture with you at GoFest. Much love for all you do. Thank you. Did you post that picture on Instagram? I tried to go through and, like, check out all the pictures that you guys tagged me in on Instagram from Pokemon GoFest and like them all. So if you posted your picture, tag me in it and I'll come check it out and give you a like. Ask. 2,500 yen. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have a ticket for Pokemon Go Stadium? If you don't have one, and if you don't, I have one, and I'd like to invite you to join my crew. You can invite 2 more crew. If you want, just open box behind you, because I already sent my email address in one of these boxes. Thank you. I didn't put my name in for the Pokemon Go Stadium lottery because I wasn't planning on going at that time. But I'll look for that email address, because if I could actually participate in the event, that would be amazing. So I'll definitely look for that and contact you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Dawn UK0. Mayonnaise. Ketchup. Brian Newman, thanks for your channel and for being a sane and smart figure in game vlogging. Shout out to Seattle Instinct, Ninja, Mars, Jolteon, the Castros, Buddy, Ion K Air, Crownage, Nicklau, and Friska. Seattle Instinct, right on. Afik Rusti, thank you for the donation. That gamer dad Rev says check Twitter DM. I did. I'm sorry about the sound, guys. Like, I don't know what I could do to fix it, because I can't, like, hear it. I can't listen to it. And it's gone out of sync before, and it's come back in sync. So, I'm so sorry. Just close your eyes and listen. Pretend it's a podcast. Because you don't need to see what I'm evolving, right? The evolutions are just... I don't know. What are the evolutions for, even? The reason that I feel like I have to live stream when I do evolutions is because it's such a time-consuming process to sit here and focus on evolutions for 30 minutes that I need to do something else, but I can't edit. I can't, like, play a game while I'm doing this. The best I can do is sit here and talk to you guys. So whenever I have evolutions, it's a perfect time for us to hang out. Jason Baker, thank you for the $5 donation. Arcaniel 777, hey Nick, whatever happened to your partner Juan? He moved to New York. He got his dream job at a record label out there. So he's out in New York, living it up. I want to go to New York. It's one of my favorite cities in the world, so I'm trying to get out there eventually. Jason Baker, what will be the best Pokemon to take down legendary Zapdos? It is still Golem with Rock Throw Stone Edge. Zapdos doesn't have any double weaknesses. It is weak to rock. And then Golem's ground type, and all of Zapdos' moves are electric type, which means Golem takes 50% damage from all of Zapdos' moves. So Golem's going to deal damage to Zapdos and also not take a ton of damage. It's still the best Pokemon. Besides that, Dragonite's good with its best Dragon-type movesets for just overall damage. You can use Rhydon. It's a little better than against the other birds because of that 50% damage from electric moves, as long as it has Stone Edge. Mudslap Stone Edge is what you'd want, because Mudslap's going to deal neutral damage. But besides that, Piloswine with Avalanche. Icy Wind Avalanche. Is that it? Frost Breath Avalanche? What moves does it learn? Avalanche. Just Piloswine with Avalanche is good because, again, it's also ground type, which means it's going to take way less damage from Zapdos than other Pokemon will. So top would be Golem, Dragonite, Piloswine. And I wish I had a good Piloswine. Seeker of Awe. Since there's no more training gyms, should they take away the badge for training gyms? Yes, they should. They should do something with it. They should just turn it into a gold badge and call it like OG gym trainer badge. And everyone who has any progress on that medal right now could just get the gold medal that says you were playing before the gym rework. Because right now, it's going to stay at silver. It's going to stay at bronze for a lot of people. And that bothers a lot of people. I know. Reversal especially. Infernal Cat. Hey, Nick. Thanks for all you do. I never played Pokemon Go before, but I sure do now. I found your videos while trying to learn how to play, and I've been watching ever since. Stoked to hear you're heading to Japan again. Well, thank you for the support. And I'm very stoked to be heading to Japan again. Again, I wish it was longer. Reversal triggered in chat. Yeah, I feel you, dude. But yeah, it's going to be crazy in Japan. I'm going to try my best to just enjoy it without worrying about how short the trip is. Jacob Willis, what is stab and what is the multiplier behind it? Stab stands for same type attack bonus. So, for example, on this Paris, it's bug and grass type. Its bug bite is bug type. Its seed bomb is grass type. So if a Pokemon's move is the same type as the Pokemon, it gets a damage bonus and it's an extra 20%. 1.2 is the multiplier for stab. So definitely want to be using stab moves if possible. Well, it depends on the situation, but most of the time you want to be using stab and super effective because that combines for a solid multiplier. One Big Dingus, thank you for the donation. Any plans to visit Ireland or the UK? Right now, I'm looking at flying into London from Tokyo because it's the cheapest flight to Europe. And in that case, I will be in London for a little while, but I probably won't get too far out of London because I'm going to have to go straight over to like Amsterdam really quickly within like a day or two of landing there. Joe Edward. Hi, Pigo Hub says that Ho-Oh isn't coming anytime soon. I don't know. I mean, the truth is no one knows. We don't know when Ho-Oh's coming, but Japan, like I said, biggest market for Pokemon Go. They have this event planned. They're going to drop something big in Japan. I don't know what it is. I think it could be Ho-Oh. We saw it in the trailer. It's the only bird we haven't gotten confirmation of from the trailer, so who knows? Caleb Brunky. Where can I get a Trainer Tips hat? Love your vids. Hope I can meet you at the Pike someday. Trainer Tips hats are not something that I actually produce. Someone made those hats and sent them to me. But I am going to try to do hats soon. The thing with hats is that you need a minimum order. So it's not like the shirts where when someone orders a shirt, they'll just print it right away and send it. I have to buy like a certain number of hats up front before we can make them. So I might do like a pre-order and just get an idea of how many people want hats and then do an order. But I'm going to try to do that soonish. I'm pretty busy these next few weeks. But hats eventually, I promise. Dawn UK 0. Chapati. I don't know what that means. But thanks for the donation. That Gamer Dad. I use PokeAssistant.com for my IVs and moveset checks. Says Steelix is number 2 best counter of available mons for Zapdos. Steelix? What are Steelix's moves? If it has rock type moves, it could be good. It resists. It has really good defense. But I can't think of Steelix's moves off the top of my head. Ground type moves are not going to be great against Zapdos. They're going to be neutral. But rock would be super effective. I'll look into it. And I'll cover Zapdos counters. Well, tomorrow. I'm going to rush out whenever those Zapdos raids start and like shoot a video of my first Zapdos raid and talk about counters. So that'll be coming up. It'll be double upload tomorrow. So I have my last video from Hawaii that I finished editing earlier today. That'll go up in the morning at the regular time. And then a Zapdos video whenever Zapdos comes out. Probably around 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. Can you guys hear that? It's so loud. Nick, please come to Manchester, UK. I would love to. I don't think I'm going to have time on this trip. But, you know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if those sirens are loud. That's just how it is living in downtown. There's always noise. Anyway, yeah, the goal is to eventually see the entire world. So, Manchester at some point. Jack Longman, hi Nick from the UK, going to London next weekend to hopefully grab myself an Unknown and Kangaskhan. Keep up the great content, man. Right on. Good luck. I know London's not spawning as crazy as, like, the malls. Like I said, the malls are where the spawns are overkill. Everywhere else, it seems like the spawns are okay, in my opinion. But, yeah, if you take a day or even a weekend, you'll get plenty, for sure. Alex T. Are you going to pass, like, Cheyenne, Wyoming? Not anytime soon. I do want to do a U.S. road trip for Pokemon Go, though. But that might have to wait until next summer. Sorry, I keep forgetting to evolve Pokemon. Berto 2K. I never played the main series games and can't thank you enough for all your content and helping me to understand some of the intricacies of this game. Hashtag Team Instinct, hashtag favorite YouTuber. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. That really means a lot. And, you know, it's a good game. This is, honestly, this is my favorite Pokemon game. Even though it's lacking in content and depth, overall, it is my favorite Pokemon game. Because what other Pokemon game has taken me around the world? It really is. And I've met so many people because of it. On top of that, best Pokemon game. CN Van Wingerden. Keep up the good work, Nick. Love your videos. You know, in the Netherlands, according to Lonely Planet, you need to go to Rotterdam. I would gladly show you around if you decide to go. We'll see. I'm going to talk to Reversal probably after this stream and see what we're going to do, because I'm definitely going to go visit him. See if he wants to meet up with me. Yo, wherever you're watching, you want to meet up in Amsterdam? Anyway, we'll see. We'll figure it out. And of course, I'll let you guys know, either on the channel or on Twitter. So, Mark Martucci. Can't wait for all the upcoming travel videos. You should see the next video, dude. I got your song in there. It's awesome. You guys, there's this. Okay, there's a song. You'll see it. There's a song in the next video that I think you'll all really enjoy. The last video from Hawaii. Where are we? Lobo Ramos. Hi, Nick. I love your videos. Why do you think the Pokemon don't have the same voice? Like on the series, only Pikachu says Pikachu when you tap on him. Pokemon have their cries from the original games. Pikachu's the only one because it's Pikachu. In yellow version, Pikachu said its own name, so, you know, these are the original cries. This is what the Pokemon sound like in the main series games, and personally, I like it. Josiah James, will Delibird and Smeargle be hatched from eggs, or wild caught, or both when they appear? I have no idea. I would assume that they'll be caught in the wild. I don't know if they'll get added to eggs, but we'll see. Unfortunately, I don't know. Maybe that's what we'll get out of Pokemon Go Stadium. Probably not, though. Justine Azaric, when do we get another vlog on your second channel? Next week. I have a plan for that. You'll see. It's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be a little different, not like a full-on vlog, but I have a video idea that I'm going to do for that channel at some point during my travels that I think is going to be a lot of fun. Draco Rosso, do a Spanish episode, maybe with Luthu Games. That would be awesome. I'll try to do a Spanish episode when I'm in Spain. I've been practicing. It might be super cringy. It might be worse than my Australian accent episode, and also very confusing for my viewers who don't speak Spanish, but we'll see. I'm going to be practicing my Spanish for sure. Elijah Pierce, thank you for the $20 Canadian donation. Afik Rusti, forgot to send a message before. Love your vids, man. Wish I could meet you in Japan. Currently living at Kanazawa. Won't be going to the event. Have fun. Bummer. Yeah, man. Someday, like I said, I'm going to be back in Japan many times. K. Piet, thanks for your content and constant chill. I share your tips with other trainers so often in the Tampa area. If you ever do a meetup in Florida, I join the fray in an instant. Rep Team Instinct in Japan. Right on, man. Thank you for the donation and for the support. And, yeah, Team Instinct. Rory Kent, $5 donation. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sparky Joy with a $5 donation. Sparky Joy, hey, are you going to Japan? Someone was asking if we're going to meet up with you in Japan. I don't know if you're going to be out there. Of course we'll meet up with you. As for the question, if you could trade places with any one person for one day, who would it be and why? It's such a hard question. I want to say, like, you know what? I don't know. Oh, God. Do I say this answer? It might make people mad. Anyway, Donald Trump, just because I want to know what's going on. I just want to know. I'm so confused about Donald Trump's life. I would love to just, like, trade places and understand everything that's going on in his life for one day, because I'm sure it's crazy. Not only that, but, you know, I want to find out about the aliens, if they told him. I don't know if they trusted him with the alien secrets. Maybe Obama. Obama, I'm sure, knows the alien secrets, right? As soon as you become president, they tell you about all the secret stuff that's going on. I got to find out about the aliens. Oh, Sparky, not coming to Japan. That's all right. Well, it was awesome meeting you and hanging out a little bit at GoFest for sure. Next event, definitely. Fabian Ortiz, hi, I'm from Canary Islands, Spain. We live in Sandshrew. Hope you can help us and change the biome through Niantic. See you in Barcelona. Right on. Let me do a couple Poliwags. I have so many candies. Impulse, $5 donation. Hi. Memeland with the Walk in the Woods donation. Thanks, man. I would go for a walk in the woods, but I'm pretty far from the woods here in Long Beach. Mystical, met you in Chicago, bro. Have fun in Japan. Of course, dude, I remember. With Sparky Joy. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. and I will definitely have fun in Japan for everyone and share the whole thing. Eric Shiz 1992, thank you again for the $1 donation. Alright, I think my lucky egg might have ended, and I do have to get to family dinner pretty soon. So let me check on the egg. I'm going to go to the end of this egg, and then... Oh, 5 minutes. Alright, we can do another 5 minutes. You know, I really wish I could answer more questions during these streams, but, like, chat goes so fast. What's up with the gym control bonus in raids? Niantic Help replied to my tweet that they are aware. It's on their, like, known bugs page. I'm not evolving Geodudes. I need those candies to power up other better Geodudes. So they know about it. And that at least means that they're probably working on it or will be working on it soon. So we should be getting that gym control stuff working eventually. Niantic knows about it. Brooks Belair. Hello from Billings, Montana. I'm a huge fan. Hello to you in Billings, Montana. How close are you to, like, Glacier National Park? I'm trying to get on a road trip and go through Glacier after ABGT in September. We'll see. LSW, thank you for the donation. 1 GBP. I appreciate it. Do you think you could beat Ash in a Pokemon battle? Probably. I don't know. Ash wins battles with, like, weird techniques, like using Pikachu against Onix and then setting off the sprinklers. So, you know, he's crafty. Abigail Estrada. Hey, Nick, how come when I enter raids, I always get around 180 to 226 seconds, and the other players get less than 100, and when I'm about to enter, I get an error because they're already done? Anything I can do? Usually with time stuff like that, when your times don't match up with other people's, it's because your phone is not set to automatic time. So in your phone settings, if you go to, like, date and time settings and set it to automatic or, like, use network provided time, you'll be on the same time as Niantic servers. But if you, like, set your time automatically, if you want to set your phone, like, 5 minutes ahead for whatever reason, you'll be out of sync, and that causes a lot of issues with time stuff in Pokemon Go. So whenever you're having issues with time, go check to make sure that you're on automatic time in your phone settings. Brooks, it's about 4 hours from Glacier. Right on. It's beautiful. It looks so beautiful there. Montana is, like, the top of my list for U.S. states that I want to visit. And I've been to, like, 30-something states. Never been to Montana, so I'm pretty stoked to get out there, finally. Can I evolve this seal? Yes, I can. Carlos Victorina, you should put all your links in your About page, like your spreadsheet. That's actually a really good idea. I'll do that. Thank you for the suggestion, Carlos. I appreciate it. Ali Dombrowski, hi Nick, thanks for the great content. Hope to see you in New York City sometime. I'll be there eventually. Maybe I'll come out for the winter. I guess I've only ever been to New York in winter. No, it was fall. Last time I went to New York was, like, October. So, I don't know. Winter's intense in New York, isn't it? City, snow. We'll see. I'm definitely coming out there at some point. Oh no, my game crashed. Melody, hey, thanks again, Melody. I appreciate it. Have a safe trip to Japan, Nick. I will do my best to stay safe. And Japan is a very safe country, so should be okay. Heedy99, hi Nick, thanks for the great videos. Why does Pokemon Go use OpenStreetMap? Yes, I said it. For land use info, and not just pull this from Google Maps. Have fun in Japan. I'm not sure, honestly, why they would use OpenStreetMap over Google Maps. I don't know if one is more complete than the other. OpenStreetMap, it's crowdsourced. It's an interesting question. And Niantic did come from the team that built Google Maps, so they should have access to that stuff. But I don't know. Maybe Google's not as open with that as they need them to be for what they're doing with Pokemon Go. Anyway, my lucky egg's done. Let me just read these last couple super chats. Dawn UK0. Nick, appreciate you might not have time, but when you get to London, would you consider planning a meetup? It would be cool to meet. Let me get the whole schedule figured out, and I'll let you guys know, because it's looking really tight right now. But if I can, I will, and let you guys know either on the channel or Twitter would be a better place to find out about that, because I could just tweet it out. This is where we're going. Because I don't know what my upload schedule is going to be like after Japan. I'm sure it's going to be crazy, and I'll probably get a little bit behind on uploads. So Twitter, keep an eye on Twitter for potential meetups as I'm traveling. Edward Hill, come to Canada. We'll show you around Toronto. I would like to come to Canada. I mean, I've been to Canada, but Toronto, yeah. Totally, dude. Thank you. Mark Owens, when do you think we'll get Delibird or Smeargle? Delibird during Christmas time, your thoughts? Yeah, I thought we were going to get Delibird last Christmas when we were expecting Gen 2. But I don't know. I don't know when we'll get them. I think they're holding those Pokemon back because they have special moves, and they want to honor those special moves in Pokemon Go. But in order to do that, they need to introduce some special new features to the battle system. So potentially when we get a battle system rework, which would maybe also include abilities in preparation for Gen 3's launch, all that could be happening within the year. Bumboy Go. Hi, I've been watching your videos since the beginning, and I wanted to let you know I started a channel, but self-promotion sucks. Go check it out, please. Bumboy Go. There he is. Thanks for the support, by the way, man. Appreciate it. David Swartz. Hi, Nick. Hello from South Dakota. Please come to Mount Rushmore. That'd be cool. Am I allowed to get on top of it? Can I catch a Pokemon in Abraham Lincoln's nose? Is what I want to know. Because I feel like that's a good video. Or at least a good picture. An AR picture of a Pokemon, inside Lincoln's nose. Pokeball DK Denmark. Thanks for the donation, man. No message, but I appreciate it. Blade Schleifer, where did Tauros go? That is a great question. I don't know. They're out roaming the plains. It'd be interesting to see if Tauros is traveling in herds. It'd be an interesting migration pattern for a Pokemon. Anyway, all right, stop donating. I gotta finish. I gotta go meet my family very soon. That Gamer Dad, challenge all the raid bosses you can beat with all Shuckles. I'm gonna try it too. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it with a big raid group. All Shuckles. I don't know how many Shuckles I have. Tish the Fiendish. So how weird is it being an internet celebrity? P.S. Go to Japan. I am going to Japan. That was the big announcement. I'm going to Japan. And how weird is it being an internet celebrity? I don't know. It is what it is. It probably seems weird. It took some getting used to, but this is what my life is now. And no matter how your life changes, you're always going to adapt to it. So, it seems weird when you're not there, but when you are here, well, this is it. This is my life now. And I appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in and watching, and thank you everyone so much for the donations. It means a lot to me. I am going to Japan. I have some exciting content coming soon on the channel. We got Zapdos tomorrow. Double uploads coming tomorrow. Stay tuned. It's going to be a crazy time. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going to stop the stream here.